Hello viewers, welcome back. Today I got here the 2023 Honda 250R and I'm going to be doing a basic service and oil change. So let's get to it. The first thing I'm going to do is warm the bike up to ensure a complete and rapid drain. The first thing I'm going to do is remove the two 8mm bolts holding on the skid plate. For this service, I'll need an 8mm socket, an 8mm Allen key. Here's the part number for the oil filter. The bike takes 1.08 liters of oil and some air filter oil. I'll include a link to some of my favorite tools and the supplies in the description below. With the drain pan in place, we can remove the 8mm oil drain plug. I like to rock the bike from side to side to ensure a complete drain. Now I'm going to reinstall the drain plug. The torque spec is 17 foot-pounds. Now I'll just reinstall the skid plate and we'll move on. Now that we have the skid plate on, let's change the oil filter. First I'll remove the two 8mm holding on the cover. Make sure the edges of the cap are nice and clean, and then we're going to fit the oil filter rubber side first. Check and make sure the spring is still in place, and then we're going to wiggle it into place and retighten the bolts. Now we can refill the oil, watching the sight glass, making sure we don't put too much in, and make sure you have the bike standing straight up and down when you're checking the oil level. Now I'm going to warm the bike up and double check the oil after. Now that I've double checked the oil level, I'm going to move on to the air filter. Now that the filter is clean and dry, I'm going to give it a heavy layer of oil, squish it up in the bag, and reinstall it onto the cage. Make sure you put on a heavy layer. Now that the air filter is reinstalled on the cage, I'm going to apply a thin layer of heavy grease around the outside edge. And there we go, ready to go back onto the bike. And remember, I'll include a link in the description below to all my products. Once your air filter's done, make sure you take a minute to go around your bike. Check your fork seals, your brake pads, tire pressures, chain, make sure it's lubed, and then you're good to go for a ride. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click up here to check out the next video. This has been my basic service on the 2023 Honda CRF 250R. Ride safe.